Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is June Call, your VP of Marketing here with myEcon. We've got approximately 10 minutes before the call gets started. So make sure that you're logged in. Make sure that you get your teams logged into the system. We'll be getting started here in roughly 10 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we are getting prepared for this announcement, just wanted to let you guys know that we have our final cash flow conference November 17th in Birmingham, Alabama. You want to go into your back office, click on cash flow conferences. You're going to see the Alabama link for November 17th, 2018. If you have not registered yet, you want to go ahead and get registered. That's going to be Saturday, November 17th, 2018. Location, the Hampton Inn and Suites in Birmingham, Hoover Galleria. That's in Hoover, Alabama. The rate for the rooms are $119 and registration is $19.95. So you still have time to register. Make sure that you get registered for this amazing event. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is June Call, your VP of Marketing. We've got about 8 minutes before this call gets started. If you are logged in and settled in and can see your screen, that is a good sign. Make sure that you reach out to your teams. Let them know that the announcement tonight, the announcement from myEcon, company announcement, this is going to be a very important announcement. You're going to make sure all of your teams are on. Mr. Ivy Stokes will be on in about 7 minutes. He's going to be sharing with you some important information. So if your teams have not gotten on yet, now is your time to start texting everyone. Let them know that we are going live at 9 p.m. That's in 7 minutes. You want to make sure that you are logged in. Also, November 17th, this Saturday in Alabama, we have our final cash flow conference. That's going to be in Birmingham, Alabama, November 17th, 2018. We got a host of great speakers, great training that's going to be happening there in Alabama. This is our last cash flow conference of the year. Again, you want to go ahead, go into your back office, log in, get registered. If you're going to stay overnight, there is a special hotel rate at $119. And if you are just going to attend the conference, it is at a low price of $19.95 per person. This is still an opportunity for you to register. Go ahead and register. It's going to be a great event. It is the last cash flow conference of the year, so you know that it's going to be a stellar event. Make sure that you get your teams out to the event. If you live anywhere near Birmingham, Alabama, or you just want to ride on over to Birmingham, Alabama, this is your opportunity to do that this weekend, starting Saturday, November 17th. You want to be in the building. Go into your back office, register for the Birmingham event. Again, it is the final cash flow conference of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 5 minutes before the call gets started. Go ahead and text your teams. Let them know that we are live and we're ready to go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is June Collier, VP of Marketing with myEcon. If you're just now logging in, you're early. We've got 4 minutes before the call gets started. Go ahead and reach out to your teams. Let them know that we have an announcement call. This is a very, very important announcement call that you want to make sure that your teams are on. Go ahead and text them. Let them know to log in to www.myeconlive.com, myeconlive.com. So this is the last conference that we're going to have coming up in Alabama, November 17th, as you can see on your screen. Birmingham, Alabama, November 17th. That is this Saturday. So you want to make sure that you come into your back office. Go ahead and get your conference ticket. It's only $19.95 per person. That is a great deal for a conference, a cash flow conference. So make sure that your teams, if you're in and around the Birmingham, Alabama, you'll want to get there. If you plan on spending the night, coming in on Friday night, the rooms are $119. If you're just coming in for the day, registration is between 8 and 9 a.m. and we will begin our general session at 9 a.m. sharp. So make sure that you get into the last cash flow conference of the year. That's going to be in Birmingham, Alabama. We've got Mr. Stokes standing by. We've got about 3 minutes before the call gets started. We're going to be going live here at the top of the hour. He's got some great information that he wants to share with the entire organization. We're really excited about what myEcon is doing. We're excited about what myEcon has done in 2018. And we're closing out 2018 with a bang, and you're going to see that this evening. So stand by as Mr. Stokes gets prepared for this presentation. Again, this is June Collier, VP of Marketing with myEcon. Welcome to the call. Go ahead and tell your folks to go ahead and get logged in, and I'll be checking back in real soon. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is June Collier, VP of Marketing with myEcon. You are on a Thursday night announcement call, November 15th. Mr. Ivy Stokes, co-founder of myEcon, is standing by, ready to give you some exciting news. We've got less than 60 seconds before the presentation will start. The announcements will start. While you're sitting there waiting on the announcements, we've got the cash flow conference, our last cash flow conference of the year in Birmingham, Alabama. That's on November 17th, 2018. That's this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and log into your back office, click on the green cash flow conference button. You'll find the Alabama conference. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the area, you want to go to this conference. It's not expensive at all. It's only $19.95 for registration. You can still register. You can still register tonight. Go ahead and log into your back office, register for the conference, and it's going to be a great, great, great time. If you're spending the night, they've got a room right there at the hotel for $119. But if you're just coming in for the day, the registration starts at 8 and it runs from 8 to 9 a.m. and the general session begins at 9 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, the next voice that you're going to hear here in the next couple of seconds will be the voice of Mr. Ivy Stokes. He's going to be providing you with some great information about what the company is doing. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things. I'm not going to even talk about it here. I'm going to let him drop it in on you. But the next voice that you're going to hear will be that of Mr. Ivy Stokes. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Hey, I don't know about you, but it feels like it's party time. Hey, that's what this is all about, folks. It's all about the party. Hey, every year about this time, guess what? myEcon explodes. Hey, we have a great year. We go out, we do some amazing things all year long, make a lot of money, have a lot of fun, meet a lot of people, and all those things go on. But then we come to the end of the year. When we get to this time, hey, that's myEcon time. It's just like the fourth quarter in a football game, a basketball game, or any other game. Somebody's got to win the fourth quarter, and that's our quarter. And that's what we're going to do. Folks, hey, I know we normally do this about 3 weeks later, sometime after the 15th of December, but guess what? This year, we're going to roll it out fast, roll it out hard, and do something special. Hey, I've got something for you tonight that's going to absolutely make the hair stand up on your head. So, hey, if you're somewhere close, you got a party hat, put it on. Hey, I just finished celebrating the big birthday party with my youngest daughter for her 25th birthday. And she is so excited about myEcon, and I'm excited about myEcon. Hey, everybody's excited about myEcon. So I hope you are ready to rock and roll too. You know, I tell you, I've been thinking about this thing for about 3 months, how we were going to do it, what we were going to do different, and what was going to take us to the next level. Been thinking about it, talking about it, praying about it. And now, folks, we've got the answer. This is our holiday sizzle promotion, okay? Our holiday sizzle promotion. That's what we're going to be talking about. So let's just jump right in and get started on the myEcon holiday sizzle. All right, guys and ladies, you know, every single year in myEcon, we do something special. We have a great special because myEcon believes in people, you know? And hey, I know people got money. I know they're going to spend a ton of money over the next 45 days. I know this, right? But it still does not matter because myEcon cares, because there are people out there that they're going to spend $500 for the holidays, but they're still a little afraid. They're still a little afraid to spend money on a business. So we're going to give them one great big final chance to get in myEcon for almost nothing. And folks, guess what? Because we're going to bless them, they're going to bless us, and we're going to bless each other. And that's what it's all about. So let's get started. Let's talk about our goals for this holiday promotion, okay? Of course, we want faster recruiting. We're already blazing the doors, but we're going to do more retail sales, okay? And then, of course, in addition to that, we also, let's see if I can get this thing to work here. We got it. Faster promotions and bigger commissions. And that's always a good thing. When you're making more money, you know, they say, you know, that anytime the income goes up, everybody's excited, everybody's motivated, and that's what it's all about. And we're going to accomplish all of these goals over the next 45 days. we're going to do some very, very special things, okay? Let's talk about why this promotion is going to work, okay? It's going to work because the bottom line, folks, is this, okay? During the next 45 days, we've got some success points that we can depend on. These are things that make it very feasible, that make this thing successful when we do it during this holiday promotion. You see, here's the bottom line. In myEcon, we sell what people are already thinking about. We sell what people are already wanting to buy, and that makes all the difference. See, it's one thing to sell somebody something that they haven't thought about, sell somebody something they didn't want to buy. But guess what? People are already thinking about money. They're going to be out and about, talking about money, thinking about money, praying about money, wanting some more money, seeing people spend money. And so we've got a culture. So let's talk about that very quickly, okay? Number one, the benefit of massive holiday spending. People are already going to be spending the money. Billions and billions and billions of dollars will be spent. You know, that's what it's all about. So we want to get in that mix. And you know, it's going to start, you know, it's already started. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all through the holidays, come up on the new year. It's already started and we're on the front end. And then, of course, you got the benefit of holiday social interactions. There'll be more parties. There'll be more people interacting. You'll have people that will interact on a social basis with more people over the next 45 days than they did all year. They're going to see people that they haven't seen all year. They're going to talk to people that they haven't talked to all year. Let's talk about our next one, benefits of endless web surfing. Now, all of you know about that, right? Hey, people are going to get bored after that Thanksgiving Day turkey. They're going to be bored during the holidays, and they're just going to be on the phone, right? Just looking, seeing what's out there. And they're going to stumble up on a smiling myEcon rep that's going to say, guess what, guys? You can start your business for an amazing price. And with this amazing price, you're going to be able to improve your credit score, you know, change your W-4, get some immediate cash in your pocket. You're going to be able to minimize your taxes and pay less taxes next year. You're going to be able to get out of debt. You're going to be able to invest. The bottom line is you're going to be able to learn to live your dreams in myEcon. And see, they're already thinking about that, right? All right, let's talk about the next one, the benefit of millions of New Year's resolution, right? Hey, you know what starts to happen about the 18th or 19th or right after Christmas, right? They start thinking about what can I do next year to change? What can I do next year to grow? What can make my next year, 2019, a great, great year? And here's the final one, folks, the benefit of a culture of New Year hopes, dreams, and successes, right? Hey, they want to do great in 2019. We want 2019 to be better than 2018. So guess what? All of these things come together during this 45-day period of time, and it's going to take myEcon and your business to a whole new place. Let's talk a little bit further, okay? Now, so here's what we're doing, folks, okay? You know, we've done some great, great promotions in the past where we went out and we actually gave the business away. That's right, zero startup costs, okay? But then we had to delay our commissions for a month until they paid. So that's about a 2-month swing, right? We've done $4.95. We've done $9.95. We've done $12.95. But this time, folks, we've got the best one yet, okay? Here's why. We're going to lower our price to $27.95, okay? So we've got a hybrid. You know, it's not as inexpensive as some we've done in the past, but then it's a whole lot less expensive than what we do every day right now, okay? $27.95, right? And then, of course, the $34.95 after that, starting after 30 days. But here's the good part. We still have upfront money. So every single week, you're going to be able to get paid just like you do right now. Every week, you're going to have that holiday money dropping in your pocket, right? And then when they start paying the $34.95, you get paid on the residual income. You get product sales just like you would on our normal compensation plan. And we've already done the compensation overview. We've already done all of the compensation dockets. You'll even have in your back office the PowerPoint, so you can explain the holiday compensation package to anybody that wants to know. So the bottom line, we've got upfront money, we've got long-term residual income, we've got great product sales, and we got the best price on the planet. Because literally nobody in this industry is going to allow people to pay $27.95 to get in, and the next week we're going to pay out $85. That's right, folks. We're going to pay it out the next week, so we'll create a debit balance at corporate, but we believe in people. So we know that many of those people are going to get out of the business, but we know many of those people are going to stay in the business. We're going to have some of those people that become infinities, platinums, golds, okay? And so we know we're going to get the money back over the next 5 or 6 months. So it's a great investment in people. It's always worked in the past, and guess what? It's going to work again, and we're going to do something absolutely amazing. All right, let's talk a little bit more. Now, here's the deal, okay? Normally, we wait until after the 15th of December to launch this promotion. But, folks, this year, I want you to hold your hat, okay? I want you to get ready. I want you to be excited, motivated about this thing, because this year, we're launching this Saturday, November 17th, 2018. That's tomorrow night at 12:01 a.m. Tomorrow night at 12:01 a.m. That's right. You're going to be able to call them, fax them, email them, text them, even go by and see them. Isn't that a unique idea? And tell somebody, says, hey, I know you couldn't do it back in the summer. I know you wasn't ready 5, 6 months ago, but this is what's happened to me. I've had great success. I've saved money. I've made money, paid off debt. I've done some investing. I'm doing things in my life. And guess what? Now is the best time that you can get in myEcon. So think about it, folks. Over the next year, if they're paying $27.95 to get started, and then $34.95 a month after that, that means that over the next year, they're going to spend a little over $400. So if they simply come up with $1,200 to $1,500 in tax deductions, and they drive more than that now, even if they take public transportation, if they're on MARTA in Atlanta, or on one of the rail systems, one of the big cities in the Northeast, guess what? They get to write all of that off if they do business everywhere they go. So get you some business cards and get started. And we're going to run it all the way to January 4th, okay? Now, I know hey, when you're doing your promotions out there, you might not want to put the date out there, but it's out there, right? Because I want you to know when we start, and I want you to know when we're finishing, because we're going to go hard. In Atlanta, we're going to have meetings every single Saturday, okay? Starting December 1st, we'll have meetings every Saturday all the way to January 4th. So, folks, we will have webinars every single night for the next 45 days, okay? We'll be doing meetings. We're going to go crazy with this thing. We're going to bring them in, and then we're going to train them. And, hey, all of you great online marketers out there, hey, myEcon's got the best online marketers in the industry. If you can recruit them online, you can train them online. So, hey, why not once a week do a quick start orientation, show them how online, get your team online through a webinar, and show them how to change your W-4. Hey, the video's in the back office, but you can do it online. If you can recruit them online, you can train them online, right? Show them how to repair their credit. Help people get started. Help them implement the income shifting system into their financial life, and you'll see some amazing, amazing results, okay? So that's what it's all about. You get paid every week. In the past, nobody got a paycheck once we got started until the promotion was over. But this year, you'll get paid every single week. Now, we've got some amazing, amazing leaders out there, right? So I know some of you are going to do 2,000 associates on your team during this period of time. Some of you are going to hit 5,000. Somebody might go out and do 10,000 new associates on their team during this period of time. The sky is the limit. But guess what, folks? We've got some people that's going to come in as MD and go all the way to EVP Infinity in the next 45 days, right? And maybe you're an MD and you say, well, Ivy, I can't see that far. Well, let's get you on over to EVP Gold, right? Let's make an improvement, right? Or maybe you say, well, I'm an MD and I want to go all the way to EVP Platinum. We can help you get there too. But guess what? Somebody, I don't know who that person is going to be. They're going to go all the way to EVP Infinity during this 45 days. So folks, now's the time to get excited, get motivated, and get yourself and get your team ready to do something special. And that's what it's all about. Now, I'm going to come back to the promotion in just a couple minutes, but I want to talk to you about a couple other things, okay? Number one, folks, let's talk about diversity for a minute, okay? Diversity is a great topic in myEcon. And in this sense, I don't want to talk about diversity in terms of race, okay? We got every race and nationality in myEcon. That's great. That's great diversity. Here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about diversity in styles of doing business, okay? You see, here's the bottom line. God loves everybody everywhere, right? And hey, people are a lot like ice cream, right? You got all kinds of flavors, right? Some people like to do it, offline. Some people like to do it online, right? Some people like to do it, in a $500 car, right? And some people like to do it in a $500,000 car, right? But it doesn't matter. See, here's the bottom line, folks. Everybody's got their style, right? Everybody likes the way they like to do business. So this is something I want all of you to do for me, and I want you to do it for yourself. I want you to be very diverse in your thinking as a leader and as a person, okay? And I want you to embrace your brothers and sisters from all over this country, right? We got some people that, they're way past midnight, right? They 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, almost 90 years old. And we want to embrace their style, right? And then we got some, they're not at midnight yet, right? They're down in the 40s, the 30s, the 20s. But we want to embrace them. You see, appreciate somebody else's style other than your own, right? And if you just can't get past appreciating it and appreciating them and appreciating their style and how they do business, then guess what? Just don't say anything at all and don't let nobody know that you're narrow-minded, right? And see, that's the way it should be. You see, because as a leader, you're going to look up one day and you're going to have every type of person in your downline, right? And you're going to want them then, right? If you're one of those people, you don't like to spend money, but you got, somebody in your downline that's flashy and they bringing you a lot of money, you're going to be happy for them because now they're on your team, right? Well, I want you to be happy even before that happens, and it'll happen a lot faster for you, right? And there's no I in team, right? There's no I in team. There's old saying in sports that players make plays and teams win championships. And folks, this is all about the championship team called myEcon. One big family that's going to change the world. See, I want you to realize something. See, God has blessed myEcon, right? I started this business, I started my career with $10, been able to generate millions and millions, hundreds of millions of dollars because I love people. I care about people. I'll help anybody that I can. And if you'll adopt that into your mindset, adopt that into your leadership, always love them, always promote them, always edify them, always encourage them, always help them if you can. And if you'll do that, folks, your team will take off. See, get outside of yourself. Realize you need a team. You can't win by yourself. You see, nobody can get to the top by themselves. You can't win a championship by yourself. You can't become a millionaire by yourself. Okay, you can't even be happy by yourself. If you don't believe it, just go off on your birthday, with a whole pile of money with just you. And you'll see if there's nobody there but you, if there's nobody there to smile back at you, if there's nobody there to talk to you, then guess what? You're not going to be very happy. So you need people. You need a team. And that's what myEcon's all about, right? And here's the last topic I want to talk about. I want to talk about retention, right? See, a lot of people out there, you worry about retention, right? You worry about it. And I understand that, because when so many people, they get started in their career and then they quit, right? They get started and then they quit, right? Well, here's what you got to understand. Winning isn't for everybody, okay? You see, anybody can, but everybody never will. Anybody can, but everybody never will, right? Because they're not ready to pay the price. They're not ready to change, you see? And so what you've got to do, folks, I've had more people quit in my business over the last 40 years than all of you combined out there, right? People that I can't even remember anymore. But guess what, folks? It does not matter. The people that matter are the ones that show up ready to play every day. That's what it's all about. See, could you imagine being a football coach and you got a football team and you the coach, and you over here worrying about the players who didn't come to practice. You over here worrying about the players who didn't play. You worrying about the players who quit the team. No, you play with what you got. You edify, you encourage, you motivate, you get excited, and you go win with what you got. And see, I know I'm making that a lot more simpler than it is for many people emotionally, but I want to help you change your mind. Let me help you from a financial basis, okay? You see, the reason that you get advanced commissions in myEcon is that you get 2 months of residual in advance, right? Okay, so, example, 6 people get paid every time. So somebody go out and recruit somebody, the recruiter gets $35. 5 more people get paid, right? Well, guess what? You've already been paid. You can't control what people do. All you can do is give them an opportunity to win, and everybody's not ready to win yet. So what you've got to do is you've got to learn to love the team you have. You've got to learn to encourage the team you have. You can't worry about the people that quit, right? When they get ready, when their mindset is ready, when they want to get excited again about life and they want to do something, they'll come back. Don't worry about them. It's a non-issue. Just focus on new people and focus on your current team that shows up to webinars, conference calls, seminars, and the people that are ready to go to work. And folks, that's what it's all about, okay? Because look, I've been in this industry for 40 years. I'm a couple months shy of 40 years. Okay, I've been at the highest position of 2 of the largest marketing companies ever built, right? And guess what? Every one of those companies have a retention problem with business distributors. A customer is different. Okay, a customer is going to stay longer than a distributor, because the minute that you get in business and you want to build something, now all of a sudden there's a little something called work that shows up, and everybody's not ready to work yet. Everybody's not willing to take a no yet. Everybody's not willing to put forth the mental effort that it takes to go out and build a business. And that's okay. And you don't have to keep that person. You don't have to motivate that person. Here's what's important though, is don't let somebody else quitting cause you to be down mentally, not even a little bit, okay? Because they're not validating that anything is wrong with you, or anything is wrong with their leadership, or anything is wrong with myEcon. What they're validating, which really isn't that important, is that they are a quitter. You ever heard those saying that quitters never win and winners never quit? You see, you got to keep on going, folks. You got to keep on going. When it gets tougher, you dig in harder and you keep on going until you win. And that's how you win the game. That's how you win this game called financial success. That's how you become a millionaire. Hey, do you know somebody in myEcon is going to create $1 million plus asset the next 45 days? Let me show you what that's all about. If you go out next 45 days and put 1,000 people on your team, okay, and then you're getting $8 a month, guess what? $8,000 a month, okay? You just built an asset that generates over $8,000 a month. That's DTR plus the upfront money. Guess what? A McDonald's won't do any better. A Burger King won't do any better, okay? A Chipotle restaurant won't do any better. A Subway won't even get in the neighborhood. So you have the ability to go out and build a great company. You know, hey, you know, the great e-commerce company, Alibaba, you know, out of China. They was out there the other day, right? I'm probably saying it all backwards and sideways and all that. But when I make the point, it'll still be the point. Hey, they did $1 billion online in online sales, $1 billion in 85 seconds. $1 billion, folks. Did you know that online, e-commerce, the internet, social media, marketing is taking over the world? Hey, we have been born at one of the most opportune times in the history of the world, because we were born and we live in a time of change. See, when things stay the same, you can't grow because the old guard's still in control. You know, they still holding all the new people down. But guess what? We all got in this thing called network marketing. We got in this thing called myEcon because we wanted to go to a new place, a different place, a better place, a higher ground in our life financially, right? That's why I got in 40 years ago. That's why I'm still in today. Hey, I'm 59. I'll be 60 in March. but I'm just warming up. You know, I'm asking the good Lord for another good 10, 12, 15 years in this thing. You know, I want to build one of the great companies on earth. I want to be a part of a company that changes the world. See, the world that I see that's coming because of myEcon and the principles that we teach is a world where so many people don't struggle, a world where people have more hope, a world where people are better off financially, a world where people can build financial success better and faster, build investments, be a part of owning a piece of America. That's the world I see, you see? And myEcon is a big part of changing this world, because let's think about it. There are millions, hundreds of millions of people out there. They don't even know what the W-4 is for. And then we're going to go out there and show them how to change it, take some cash, and they're going to end up millionaires. Hey, we've got people out there like that right now. They changed your W-4, paid off the debt, started investing, became millionaires. When you do that for somebody, you change their life forever, folks. You change their children's lives. You change their unborn grandchildren's lives. You see, I want you to understand how important this is, how important it is to you, and how important it is to other people and America. Hey, you've got people out there, they have no idea about how credit works. And then all of a sudden, we got June Collier on those videos out there educating people on credit, telling all the secrets, spreading the news, right? And then their credit score go up. They pay less money to borrow money. They can buy a better car. They can move in a better neighborhood, send their kids to a better school. You know, hey, minimize your taxes, things that only the wealthy used to do. Well, now they're going to learn to do it in myEcon. Get out of debt. I read on the internet the other day, a 76-year-old woman still had student loans, okay? I personally know doctors in their late 50s who still have student loans, okay? There are people out there that's 50, 60 years old. They've never invested a dime, not a dime. And we've got people in myEcon, thousands of people who are investing at 20 years old, 25 years old, 30 years old, and so on. They're investing. They're owning a piece of America. Great companies like Bank of America, Walmart, Wells Fargo, Best Buy, buying stock and owning a piece of this company and owning a piece of this country. And that's what it's all about, folks. And that's what this holiday promotion is. You see, when we lowered the price, we broaden our footprint. You see, it's no longer a business decision. It's a, you know what? I think I ought to try this thing. You know what? I think I'll do that and change my W-4. I'll give it a whirl. So guess what? You're going to bring in record numbers of people. But some of them, they're going to get in and they say, well, when they got in, they just wanted to stick their little toe in, you know? And so they're going to quit in January, or they're going to quit in February. But don't let it bug you. You still positively affected their lives. I've had people join myEcon 5 times before they got it. I've had people call me from 20 years ago and say, Ivy, I finally got it. Man, I wish I had so-and-so 20 years ago. I wish I had 10 years ago, but I finally got it. You see, just because they quit, you didn't lose. And if they still breathing, they didn't lose yet, because they can still join. They can still come back on another day with a vengeance, with excitement, with motivation and encouragement. And they can still go out there and change their life. You see, and that's what myEcon's about, giving people an opportunity, meeting them where they are. Some people don't have $27.95. Some people got hundreds of thousands of dollars, but some people don't have $27.95. Some people don't have $45. But some of those people are going to get in myEcon, and we're going to have a coupon. It'll be up tomorrow, okay? Where you'll be able to buy a coupon for, $20. And then you can give somebody $20, and then they can just pay the remaining $7.95, okay? So you'll be able to buy a coupon. You said, Ivy, why in the world would you want to give somebody a $20 coupon on a $27.95 deal? Why not? It's the giving time of year, right? It's the holidays, right? When you give, you receive. So it's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit somebody else. Everybody doesn't have it. Hey, I know a great infinity in this company. One of our greatest infinities in the whole company, right? And she got in this business for free. Hey, I know people that got in this company that went to the top that became infinities, and they didn't have $45 the day they signed up. And they came on and they built great incomes and they influenced other people. Hey, I was born poor in a small town in South Georgia. And there was a time in my life that I didn't have $27.95. So I'm going to get me a bunch of coupons and I'm going to give some away. I'm going to let other people pay. And we're going to go out here, folks, and we're going to have a party. Now, you're going to hear from me every week on webinars, okay? And we're going to do this about every 10 days again and give you some updates. We're even going to have a individual sales report because we're going to race and see how many people can you put in. So here's the deal: 4 to score and 10 to win. Okay, you ought to get you at least 4 personals doing this thing, right? But if you get 10 or more, now you're putting yourself in position to win. Now look in your back office tomorrow. You'll see the new PowerPoint for the presentation. All the numbers are changed. I've even changed the concepts back there a little bit, right? You got the PowerPoint that you can show somebody how the compensation works. Folks, now is the time. Seize the moment. Seize the day. Good night, and God bless you. Bye-bye.